I just officiated a wedding here at Fourth, and I have another one later this evening. And it's hard on a day like today not to think about all the talk of marriage in the news with the passing of the same-sex marriage ban in North Carolina, and then President Obama becoming the first president in history to support same-sex marriage. It's obvious that in our culture and in our church, we're wrestling with this question of marriage and sexuality, as we have been for a long, long time. And I happen to be one of the pastors that thinks there's nothing wrong with same-gendered marriage, and I look forward to the day when our church and our state can celebrate unions regardless of gender or orientation. But until that day, we're going to continue to wrestle with scriptural texts and theological traditions, and today's reading from 1 Corinthians is very timely, fits right in with this debate. It's Paul making a lot of comments about marriage, and in at least one of them he says, "This is my opinion, not God's word," which I find really interesting because it shows that Paul's grappling with these questions just like we are, just as every Christian community has. And this should give us some humility as we search through the texts. It should also remind us that we can't just simply transfer one set of cultural and religious norms from one time and place to another. But more than anything, it reminds us we need to listen for God's voice. And we may hear something different than earlier generations have, but that's okay because God is alive and continues to work and push us and guide us in new directions.